Okay, so we're over here at one of the bleacher areas, and we're going to talk a little bit about how this system is activated. So Ben, basically I see what would happen is if anybody sitting out here watching the practice sees somebody go down, what would they do at this point?
They would go over to the red and yellow switches, and if a kid just slid out, they turn on the yellow switches to keep the bikes on the ground.
Let's walk over and take a look at those.
You'd flip this up, and you got red and yellow switches. Just hit the button, and the lights will come on.
Now, when you punch this button, are you telling me that the yellow lights will come on all the way around the racetrack, not just at the point of incident?
Every light will come on.
So, how many of these are displaced around the track?
We have two in front of the two bleachers, and we have on both levels of the tower, we have switches, and the owner of the track has it on remote. The quicker we can respond, the better we can get that person on and off the track.
Okay, Ben, well, thank you very much. We're talking with us today. We're going to get around here and check out some more of these areas, and want to get over and take a look at this viewing tower. Obviously, they have one of the units set up there due to the fact that it's going to be the great visibility. Okay, we're over here at the observation deck. Ben, we were talking a little bit earlier about your affiliation with Bill France, and then seeking out some help with the big daddy of NASCAR, if you will, about implementing some of these safety things. What kind of communication have you received from Mr. France on what you're trying to achieve here?
Well, we really haven't received nothing. We have just got word that he has the AMA now, and we're trying to get enough signatures to show them that the motorcycle world means business, and try to get this voted in, and we need their help to do this. We want Ben Throw on every track, and that's my goal. The AMA is the head of all the motorcycles and motocross races, and it would be in their best advantage to make it as safe as possible for these kids.
Well, I think it's nothing but a great thing to do, and it's like we talked earlier, you know, these people, the first thing they want to do is talk about expense. I don't think you can put a cost on our children's health. Do you, Ben?
No, there's no cost. When you lose a child, no amount of money in the world is going to replace them. All you can do is do what you would think they'd want you to be doing in their name, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to make it safe for the rest of these kids.
Folks, if one life gets saved and it costs $10 million, I'll take the one life every time. How about you, Ben?
That's right.
Let's go upstairs and take a look at this.
Yes, sir.
This here seems to be a three-tier standpoint to see the whole track. Talk to me about a little bit what we're standing on here and its function.
Well, what we try to do is get up high enough that we can see the 6 larger jumps on the back of the track. Man can stand up here and watch his son ride, and if his son goes down, he can hit the button and make sure his boy gets off the track before he gets hit. It's an observation point for the pedestrians to watch their children ride. It's 24 feet high in the air. You can literally see every part of the track from the top of the tower.
Well, I noticed that we were down on the second tier down there, and your safety lights were located in a different position. They were located on that corner. Explain to me the reasoning behind that.
Well, different areas of the track you want to be able to see more clear. And the highest part of the track where we are now is you can see the 6 biggest jumps. The lower front of the track, the jumps aren't as high, so you got a second tier that you can watch your children from that area on the lower tier and see those 6 jumps. So no matter where you are on it, actually wherever you are on either tower, you can see all the jumps, but it's just an advantage point for different pedestrians to be up here watching their children ride.
So basically, if I understand you correctly, from up at this vantage point, that kind of gives us a big range of coverage right here, and then when you're down on that second tier, that allows them to see this section of the racetrack, thus giving you 360 coverage from one vantage point.
That's right. We wanted as much visibility as we could get. No matter if you're on this top track, no matter where you're looking, you can see the hills.
Well, Ben, I've been coming out here for quite some time here at North Florida Raceway. I'm kind of curious as to why you picked this racetrack. I'm sure you were welcomed with open arms by Alan Andrew, the owner of the track, opting for this to be the pet, if you will, of this project.
That's right, John. There's a lot of memories at this track. I learned to ride on this track when I was a kid. In 1968, I started riding the sand track at the back of this place. The track we're on now is a newer track, and my son started riding on it. This was his favorite track here. He won his first race here, and that's why I chose this track.
Well, it looks like you picked a pretty good track from what I've seen around here. It's been a while since I've been to Alan's place. Looks like he's brought in some of that good old Georgia red clay. So very nice facility out here. And obviously this safety system is going to do nothing but enhance this nice track.
Yes, sir. I love this track. It's just a great facility for kids to ride their bikes.
Well, Ben, I have held you up from your riding a little bit today, but I sure appreciate the time you took and are taking talking with us about this. But I think what I might do right now is give you a chance, if you need to go out there and cut yourself a couple of laps.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but